Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introducing myself, my name is Sela Febriani from Management Class 23B with NPM 234110003 from Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia. Hello everyone, so in this video I will convey and discuss human resource management regarding compensation. So, compensation is a form of reward given. Compensation is any form of reward given by the company to employees as remuneration for their contribution to the company. These rewards can be financial or non-financial. Next, compensation determination process. 1. Job analysis. Identify the duties, responsibilities, and requirements of each position. 2. Job evaluation. Determines the relative value of each position. Creating a salary structure. Determining the salary rank for each position. Determining individual salaries, determining the salary that will be given to each employee based on performance evaluation and position. Next, I will discuss the types of compensation. Compensation is not always in the form of money. Basically, there are three types of compensation that companies profit to their employees, including 1. Direct compensation. The first type of compensation is direct compensation. This means that the company provides compensation in financial form directly to employees. An example of compensation from a company that is determined by employee performance is salary or wage. Apart from that, direct compensation can also take the form of commission, incentives, bonus, profits, and deferred payments. 2. Indirect compensation. The second point of the type of compensation is indirect compensation. This means that the company does not provide direct financial compensation. Examples of indirect compensation include employee insurance, paid leave, company facilities, and so on. Non-financial compensation. Non-financial compensation means that this compensation is not in the form of money. Examples of non-financial compensation are work projects, a comfortable work environment, employee training and development, position, and so on. For example, health insurance, holiday allowance, retirement benefits, and leave, and self-development program. Here are compensation objectives that you need to understand. 1. Retain employees. The purpose of compensation is to retain employees. But what kind of employees are retained? Are employees who excel and are considered as employees who have potential and quality in their work. 2. Get employees as mentioned above. Compensation is one of the things that job applicants are looking for. So the aim of compensation is to get employees who have potential and quality. So 3. Guarantee justice in the company. One of the goals of compensation is to ensure fairness in the company regarding the relationship between management and employees. Compensation is also intended as a form of remuneration for the contributions made to the company. Next, for cost efficiency, the next compensation objective is is for cost efficiency if the company carries out a rational compensation program. By providing compensation, HR is expected to be able to maintain a balance between HR expenditure and company income. Next, 5. Legality administration. The government stipulates in a law that companies are obligated to provide compensation to their employees. Therefore, the purpose of compensation is to fulfill the applicable legal administration. Next, 6. Changes in behavior and attitude. Another goal of compensation is changing employee behavior and attitudes. Providing compensation is a good and profitable thing for employees. So this can influence work productivity, loyalty, experience, and other positive behavior. Maybe that's all I can convey in this discussion. I hope it can be understood. I end it. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.